Right here is a Komatsu PC600, and before I get to the machine, I want to show you the hammer they have for it. This is what they hammer the old abruptments with for the bridge. They're solid concrete, obviously with rebar. But the reason why these two pins are in it already is because this machine has a quick coupler. So what he does is he just picks this end up, and that end, the quick coupler will lock in here, and then it's just hook it up quick. And then the hydraulic line is obviously to power the head right here, and it just basically moves back and forth at a very high rate of speed and will just destroy the concrete. They will hammer the steel here just to knock all the concrete off, but you're really not supposed to do that. The lifting eye is to obviously lift the hammer when you load it onto a trailer if it's not on the machine. And then they actually have a service schedule on here, and it's all rand. Now here's the PC600. PC600 has a Komatsu SAA60-140E-5 engine, which produces 429 horsepower for this machine. Now this machine has actually three functions for its power saving. They have the power mode, which gives it the most power, and then they have lifting mode. The lifting mode will increase the hydraulic pressure in the machine by 17%, just to give it more strength in the cylinders to basically lift everything. And the mode, the first mode, I forgot what it was. What I just mentioned is just basically it's a save fuel. And the machine runs at a slower idle, but in the long run you're saving. And depending on what size pad and shoe you get, this machine runs from 126,000 pounds to 132,000 pounds, which is a lot of weight for a machine of this size. And the fuel tank is 232 gallons. But to get us started here, the counterweight you notice on here is very large for the machine. I don't know if the metal's not dense, but if you compare it to, say, a cat, it's very wide. Now the tracks, you could either get 24-inch, 30-inch, or 36-inch pads for this machine. These are the pads. Those are actual. That's the track. These bolt on to the track right there. And then your undercarriage here. These are your steps to get up on it. And then you see the roller. And these are the track guides. The Komatsu have numerous track guides, unlike a cat where it just has one. Now here you can see is what he's hammering. And then the bucket. PC600 standard bucket from Komatsu is 5 yards. This looks to be the 5-yard bucket. 5 teeth on it. It's probably an Esco bucket. And then here's the quick coupler right here. Where is it? Good view. This will lock this pin in. It'll basically slide. But what you want to do is you want to curl the bucket in all the way, and then bring your stick in and make sure it's locked. And then of course you just want to rattle the bucket a little so you know it doesn't fall off. And many people do this. They weld it on here. It's a 64-inch bucket for the PC600 number 28. And then the undercarriage. All their undercarriages are reinforced because they're doing a lot of bridge work, like here. And it's hammering, so they do reinforce them right here. You can see normal excavator really wouldn't have these on it. You can see where they bolt on right here, and right there. And then here is that holds up the roller, and the rollers on the top pretty much give the tracks its height, but they also guide it. And then you see the right side of the machine. You get many variations of the stick and the boom from Komatsu. They really give the buyer a lot of options for the machine. But it's not a long boom, not a long stick, not a mass excavation. It's pretty much a standard boom. And then you see the right side here. The vents are here is because the fans are here to let out all the heat from the engine, and also the radiators right there. These are the bumpers on the side, so when you're swinging, if you slam into anything, it'll hit this first before it hits and pretty much damages the machine. These are the bolts. They hold on your counterweight. Some guys will take off the counterweight when they transport it. But this is a PC600, and in Komatsu's line, above it is the 800, which is basically a 385, and there's also the 1250. But this, and John Deere, it would be the 650, and in Cat it would be the 365. So it's pretty much within the 65 ton range. But there's a Komatsu PC600.